So we're going to do a full steering controls installation on a manual Tucson TL. So that's a 2016 and above model. So this one is a manual model. Here for the left hand side, we're going to install this audio remote switch with the Bluetooth buttons and the voice command. Okay. On the right hand side, we will be replacing the trip meter with this full option switch with the cruise control. So it will also work even with the manual transmission. Okay. So the tools that we need, the screwdriver that came with the car, so it's a plus minus. So we'll use the flat screw first. And we're also going to need to use this crossbar to remove the big bolt after we have removed the airbag module. So the size 21mm size. Okay. First, we need to stick this into the 9 o'clock position, 6 o'clock position, and the 3 o'clock position behind the steering wheel to pop up the airbag module. So you can see there's a hole here. Okay. Okay. Push this inside. See, this one has come out. So we will do the same thing at the 6 o'clock position. Okay. And finally, on the 3 o'clock position. Okay, this hole here. Okay. And so this one has gone in, so we need to push them again. Okay. So that takes care of the airbag module. So take it out slowly. Okay. There's a wire that's being held by that black thing latch, so we need to loosen up that first to take out the airbag module. So after that's been unclamped, then this one is more free to move. Okay, I'm gonna switch it over to this position. So we have to remove the airbag connector and the horn connection by using my fingernails to pull these orange tabs on both sides, like this one. Okay, the next one, the horn connection for the white connector. Voila, it's undone. So just set it aside. Okay, you need to remove this connector, the clock spring. There's a locking tab here. Just press and then pull. Okay, so now's the time we will need the 21mm socket. To loosen counterclockwise. You would be needing somebody else to hold the steering wheel so it doesn't turn together. Okay, so I've loosened this bolt almost 90%. Okay, so you should be able to take this out by fingers. Okay, set the big bolt aside. Okay, and now it's very important so as not to get the steering. Make sure that the 12 o'clock marking position on the steering wheel body lines up with the steering column shaft. So you can see it's already marked with the red ink or something. So when you put the steering wheel back, should line up this way so as to have the perfect steering wheel, just like before you're taking it out. Okay. So now that this is loosened, I can use both hands. Okay. To pull the steering out. So I'm just using one hand. I'll pause the video for a while, like this. So be careful for the yellow wire. It doesn't get pulled too strongly because that's for the airbag module. Okay. Voila. So be careful not to turn the clock spring too much. Just a little bit is okay, so as not to break it. So now it's time to remove the blank switches. So there are 4 screws here and 6 more at the back. So here, so you'll use the Phillips screwdriver. Here, 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 and here. So now I'm removing the last screw. So just to show you, there are 2 types of colors for these screws. So the ones inside and 2 more at the back. So they're this slightly gold color screw, and the other one is chrome plated. So just remember where they go. They're exactly the same size. So actually there's no functional issue. So it's just more on aesthetics. Now make it the steering wheel lie flat. You'd need 2 hands. So one to hold this down. Okay, and another one to just pull this one out. Now it's pulled open. So I'm going to do all sides. Okay, voila. Set it aside. Okay. Now we need to remove them. Okay. So we need to take out this blank and this other switch here. There's 2 screws each holding them. Okay, I'm just gonna take them out and replace them with the real functional ones. So, okay, so after removing the screw, this one will come out. So in its place, we'll get this one, the trip meter with the cruise control. These things line up together so you won't make a mistake. Then we'll just screw them together. And now for the blank switch to be taken out, replace with the functional audio remote switch. Now that we have installed all of it, okay, so slot them back in position. Then we put the 4 screws on this position. Okay, then once you have screwed all those four, this is the extension wire. So the black one goes to this black female connector and male connector, and white one also goes to the white one, so it's foolproof. In case you get the heated steering wheel, so this connector guy here just slots in here. It won't be connected to anything because there's nothing to connect on this Philippine spec steering wheel. And make sure the cable is routed here on these slots. Okay. Once that's done, time to put back the lower steering wheel cover. Okay. Ay, tranquilo naman buhay ka to. Okay. Okay. So all lines up perfectly. Okay. We'll flip it over. Okay. So need to push back the wiring into the proper slot a little bit. And make sure it's facing this way. Okay. Then we flip it back again. So now it's time to put back all the 6 screws where it came from. Okay. Now we're almost done. So just put the steering wheel back, taking notice of this connector for the airbag module. Okay. So make sure to line it up the way you have taken out. Put back the connector until you hear the click sound. Okay. Now hand tight this bolt. Then we'll go test it out. Time to test it. So volume up, volume down. Okay, next. Previews. Okay. This is mute button. Okay. So the trip meter, so still works there. Okay, for the cruise, for gasoline engines, you need to start the engine first. So when you press this one, the cruise indicator will light up. So at 40 kilometers per hour above, so probably you'll do it at around maybe cruising at 80 kilometers per hour at least. Press here, then another light here will appear, a set light. So now the computer will have control of the throttle. Okay, thank you for watching. Okay, so time to put back the airbag module. So connect those two electrical ones and the lock hook. Okay, sunod na lang. So once those two cables are latched, so this one is free, line it up, then just press until you hear the click sound. Okay. Okay, go start the engine. So make sure the airbag warning light comes off. Okay. So it's also illuminated.